Stick around, Syndicate's still in the Arctic for you.
The Syndicate is brought to you by Howa, Hornady, Do All Outdoors, Banded, Realtree, Nico Sterling, Banded Gear, Legacy Sports, and the National Guard.
We're on the never-ending roller coaster ride we call Mr. Clark Dixon, my good buddy and co-host here at the Syndicate. He's with his pals Will and Lance and Mr. Jake Jacobson. Let's see what they're up to this week.
Just with any other hunting trip, it's half the joy. I mean, I got me and my dad flying in the airplane, you know. We're having a good time. We're talking about stuff that goes on outside of work. He's asking me about stuff that happens in my everyday, and it's really cool for me at my age to be able to spend good quality time with my dad. You know, we're talking about a month here, but those 2 days in that airplane flying up there, it's just me and my dad. You gotta be kidding me. Lance and I have been hunting around the base camp for 3 days now, and the action's been really slow, so there's about 1.7 million acres for us to hunt around here. That's public land, you can hunt it too. We geared up and got the, show them a little shot of the chateau. We've got big living tonight, folks. Big living.
But if you look at our view for the night, I think you will be thoroughly impressed. I'm about to go catch us a couple trout for dinner, maybe a salmon.
Just spotted some real nice caribou. Going in for the stock now. Along with having an opportunity to go after a caribou with a good friend of mine, I'm actually getting to do a hunt with literally a living legend as far as I'm concerned, Mr. Jake Jacobson, who's been a guide, a master guide in Alaska for I don't know how many years. And as we're going out there and looking at these caribou, I'm behind Will and behind Mr. Jacobson, and it was a little surreal for me to actually be spending time in the field with Mr. Jacobson and a good friend of mine, and on top of that, we're slipping up on some really nice caribou. On the right. He's a second from the right.
The search for the ultimate knee boot has ended. Years of dealing with sweaty, cold, uncomfortable feet inspired us to build something innovative, entirely new, and better. Our Sheds technology allows your feet to breathe, but also keeps your feet warm, dry, and totally waterproof. The boot is shielded with an iron-tough exterior to withstand any outdoor conditions you may experience. No matter the situation, your feet will be comfortable. The ultimate knee boot from Banded. Get it today.
most advanced ammunition in the world. Superformance from Hornady. Up to 200 feet per second faster than any conventional ammunition. Flatter trajectories and more downrange energy from every rifle. Superior accuracy with no increase in felt recoil. Superformance ammunition from Hornady. It is rocket science.
Today's ultimate hunting value by Howa. The infamous Howa 1500 Precision Barrel in action. Without a doubt, the best value for today's hunter. Accurate and affordable. Howa Talon with Blackhawk recoil reduction stock. Howa Hogue package combos. Get a grip. Get the Hogue over mold advantage. Howa Axiom with Blackhawk recoil reduction stock. Envied by many, borrowed by some, and second to none. Howa.
When you're looking at a couple of caribou who really pound for pound have larger antlers than anything we have on this continent, you're looking and all you see are tines and horns and palmation and shovels, and we're trying to tell him, as you can hear the second bull, no, now he's the first bull. He's the bull with his head down, he's the bull facing away, and I know this was pretty much a sensory overload for Will.
He's the third one now from the right.
Wait till he clears.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's second from the right. He's got clear main beams and velvet on the top. Go ahead and shoot him. He's not going to wait long. He's hit.
Golly.
He's hit.
He's second from the right. He's got clear main beams and velvet on the top. Go ahead and shoot him. He's not gonna wait long. He's hit.
Golly.
He's hit.
Yes, sir. Mr.
Hey,
Jake Jacobson right there. Alaskan legend, y'all. And I just had the pleasure of hunting with him.
If you get a chance to send me a
I will
copy
do,
of
you'll
that,
be the first one I send it to. How's that?
I might use it.
Yes, sir. You'll be the first one I'll send it
And
to.
I will give due credit.
Oh, no, sir. It's a pleasure just to be sitting here. Look, you got the lead bull, Will. Look on the hill. Look on the hill. That right there tells you got the lead bull.
They all want to know where he's at.
Yeah, they don't want to go anywhere without him.
Hey, Pard.
Turning, yeah. God, look at, man, that's a beautiful bull. Wide and tall. That Howa rifle hit him hard with those Hornadies, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Did its job.
Yeah, when they're hit like that, they're bleeding internally, and they can't understand what's going on, but you don't want to shoot them again. They're going to go down.
One of the best parts about Alaska to me is it's nothing about it's predictable. You can be sitting there with a long sleeve, polyester shirt on, looking at beautiful sunny skies, and literally within 15 minutes, the temperature can drop 25 degrees. It can start snowing. One of these storm systems can roll right over the top of the mountains, be socked in on you. This is when being prepared, having everything on your back, from layers to a shell, to insulation, to wicking properties against your skin, all this comes into play. And this is not at your camp, at home, or whatever. You better be prepared, because there is no way to get back to camp.
Stuck here in our little mountaineering tents, waiting for an airplane to come over. It's raining, so we can't hunt, or can't be outside for too long. You don't want to get wet. We're in an area where there ain't no firewood, so we can't build a fire to get anything dry. This is what sucks about Alaska.
Become a fan at facebook.com/Syndicate Hunting.
Remember to bring your bug repellent to Alaska, or head net. Haven't seen much, so a couple of bulls, a couple of bull caribou, a couple of bears, but all way too far for us to try to make a stalk on. I think we're gonna leave camp tonight, maybe go back to base camp, depends on if they fly by and check on us, and regroup, try to make a plan for tomorrow. We may drop another spike camp on the way in to the base camp and just stay on the side of the river tonight. Depends on what we see, but as you can see from the view you're about to get, it's easy to see animals that are not huntable, surely because of distance. Boy, that was pretty, wasn't he?
It was a pretty bear. If he does come in, Clark,
Yeah.
there's our escape route.
We still probably got a mile to go. Trying to make this happen last day, ain't we, Will?
These boots are made for walking.
Last day. I don't know how many miles we've gone, but as you can see, the sun's setting. So if we're lucky enough to make this happen, it ain't gonna be a fun walk back.
We'll give it everything we got.
The bears in this area where we hunt are the inland grizzly. A lot of opinions that I've heard from fellow Alaskans over the years, and even troopers, are it is to the bear family what the pit bull is to the dog family. He's not the biggest bear, but he's the one that's got the most attitude. Preparation for that comes along with your firearms, what you choose for protection, how much you believe in your equipment, and you have to believe in it just like a skydiver believes in his parachute or he doesn't jump out of the plane. You have to practice enough. You have to believe in that Hornady ammunition. You have to know that if that bear comes out, at least what you have is gonna even the odds, or get close, excuse me. It's not gonna even them. It's gonna get close to even them. But you also have to believe, you know, in whatever maker you have, you know, and I'm a full believer, and if that's my time, you know, if that's when the Lord's gonna take me, that's the way I'm gonna go, but I'm not gonna let it ruin my trip. As we get closer to this bear, you know, Lance is looking at me, and I'm trying to keep cover in between us so the bear doesn't see us. The wind is good. The only option that we had was to actually cut through some small alders where we could not see. We did not know where the bear was or how much the bear had traveled. But as we're going through these alders, you know, I'm looking at my buddy Lance. His eyes are getting big. We don't know where the bear is. It was a blast, I know, from Lance telling me that for him to just be there while something like this happens, even though he was not hunting, he was able to tell you the same thing that, you know, Clark, I was able to feel that same rush that you talk about, that, you know, this literally could be your last day to hunt, and that just adds a whole nother round to hunting to me.
So, Mr. Bowhunter, where's the bow on this bear hunt?
Well, after you've killed a couple with your bow, you may want to choose to shoot one with your rifle too. I'm not loud, I'm just talking fine. I walked up to the bear, I shot the bear with a gun. Well, we did make it happen. I want y'all to see where we walked from. That last group of pines. Way down there. I got a couple of good hits on him and a couple of good misses.
Got some good shooting, baby.
Shh. Well, we're gonna let him chill overnight. Because unlike a deer that you push and he runs away, this one come eat you. You be laying down here with these berries in the morning. So we're gonna let him marinate with that big hornady in him overnight. Which, I don't know when it's gonna be when we get back to camp. But we'll try to get some footage of it. I don't think it's gonna happen. Lance and I are going back. We let the bear chill overnight. We got it's about a 4-mile hike. We've been walking almost 45 minutes now. They're buttoning up camp. We're gonna get up here and see if the bear's still there, hopefully. Just want to get the camera out, show you all this footage. We're going a different way, and it's daylight, which is a good thing. It's not dark. We got in last night around midnight, late. So we got a bunch of time before we get up there. We'll get the camera going here in a little bit, and hopefully we got a bear up here. We're gonna get up here where the first shot took, see if we can find a little blood, take a breath, take a break, catch our breath, take all this stuff off, get our guns. Ain't gonna be no reenactments here. We're gonna set this tripod up looking at the thicket that this bear went into last night. And y'all got our word, this is no reenactment. Neither one of us needs to be holding the camera when we go in there, but it's gonna be filming from the back in case something happens. Y'all gonna have a front row seat. Be back with y'all in a minute. Syndicate style, still in the Arctic.
What you working with over there?
I don't play. That's what we're gonna feed that son of a gun if he's still over there laying down. Old Sally wanted to dance this year. She come out of that holster. Lance said he knew it was getting serious then. I was walking up that hill and I drew it out of the holster when we couldn't see him. That's one of those catch-22. She's really been wanting to play old game Mexican standoff with one of these sharp-toothed bears and ain't got a chance to yet. I keep telling her, be patient. Be patient. We're running some Hornady 500s through here. Boom. Same size slug, comes out of that 458 Win Mag. Much appreciative to my man for helping me. We'll get in there and show y'all the video footage of why we couldn't have a camera in your hand, because it's about this thick. And when I first came up on it, it was 10 feet. But Hornadies did their job. It was dead last night. When you see how thick it is, you'll see why we didn't walk in there. I was crawling through here with
500 and saw boom.
Talk about last minute. Guys, Lance has been trudging all over this country with me trying to get y'all as much footage as we could, and last night, the last day of hunting, we actually had to change our flights today from the satellite phone because we snuck up on this bear last night, saw him from probably 4 miles away with a spot and scope. Lance said, come on, we can get there before dark. And we got here before dark, but we got home a little bit late. Made a couple of shots, hit him, ran into these bushes. It's a lot different than a whitetail. You just better let these things chill for an evening too, but that hornet he hit in right below the shoulder and did its job. This bear's been dead since probably 20 minutes after it was shot, if that.
Great job, Clark. I'm so proud of you, man. You are a true outdoorsman, a true hunter, and a true conservationist. Thanks for watching. I'm Mike Deanda. Check us out on Facebook, syndicatehunting.com. See y'all next week.